Hi boys and girls, welcome back. So today for our activity, we read our book, Snow. And you remember in our book, the town was so gray at the beginning. And then one little snowflake came down, and then another, and another. And by the end of our story, the town was all white, covered in snow. So today, we are going to do some drawing. I want you to think about our book and think about what happened in it. So it started off all gray, and one little white snowflake came down. And the boy with the dog was so excited and said, "Oh, it's snowing!" And his grandpa said, "It's only a snowflake." And then look, two snowflakes came down. Can you see them? Two little white snowflakes came down. And he said, "Oh, it's snowing!" And the man with the hat said, "It's nothing." And more snow and more snow. I want you to think about what your favorite part of the story is. Maybe it's at the beginning where it's all gray. Or maybe it's towards the end where there's lots of snow coming down and everybody's outside and excited, looking at the ground. Or maybe it's the very, very end of our story when the whole town is covered in snow. I want you to draw me a picture of your favorite part of the book. So I am going to draw my picture for you so you can kind of see how we do this. I really liked the part of the story where all the snow is falling down and everybody's dancing around outside. They're so excited about it. Look, this dog is howling. I have a dog at home named Bella, and when it snowed this weekend, she went outside and howled and played around in it. So maybe that's one of your parts of the story that you like. Oh, look, here, there's even more people outside during that snowy scene. I'm going to draw that. So to do this part, I'm going to get my markers out and get a piece of paper. So if you need to pause the video so you can go get those things, that's fine. Go ahead and pause it now. When you get back, we'll get started. Now we're going to have to be creative with our drawing, because can we draw white snow on white paper? No, it won't show. So we'll have to get creative. Maybe we'll pick a different color to be our snow. I'm going to start off by drawing this little boy and his dog, because they were with us throughout the whole story, and they were really excited about that snow. So when I draw that little boy, I'm going to use my red marker to make him. You can use whatever color you want. Now remember, when we draw a person, they have certain different body parts we want to make sure we get. So here's this little boy's head. There's his head, and here is his nose. I'll bring this in a little closer so you can see. There's his head and his nose. We want to make sure we put his little eyes and his eyebrows on him. And his mouth. His mouth is open in this picture because he's so excited. And he's got some hair sticking out from underneath his hat. So that's what I have for my little boy so far. He also needs a body. So I'll put his big coat on. I bring it down for his sleeves of his coat. And then down for the belly on his coat. And underneath his coat, he's got pants and some boots. Oh, we should probably put some hands sticking out of his coat, huh? Just wiggle some lines on him. There's our little boy. And he had an animal. Do you remember what animal he had? Was it a kangaroo? Was it the little boy and his duck? No. It was his dog, silly. So next we'll do his dog. Now his dog liked playing out in the snow. So we are going to make his dog look playful. Because he is a playful little puppy, huh? So first, we're going to draw his dog's head, just like we did with his. So here's his head down here, and his nose. Dog heads don't look the same as human heads. There's his little ear. I'll put a nose on him, and a little puppy dog eye. So we've got his nose. Next, we're going to do his body. So dogs have a long body, and sometimes when they play, they put their heads down low to the ground, and their body like this. So here's his back leg. Oh, here's his belly. And then he's stretching out his front paws. And you can't forget that happy little dog's tail. I'm gonna put some lines by his tail so you can tell that it's wagging back and forth. He was happy about all that snow. And again, this is my picture, my favorite part. Maybe your favorite part was his grandpa with the long beard, and that's what you're gonna draw. I liked the boy and his dog once it started to snow. So I've got the boy and the dog, but what I'm missing is the big showstopper of the whole book. The beautiful, fluffy snow. Since we talked and I can't use a white marker on a whiteboard, I'm going to use a blue one instead. So to make snowflakes, this is how I do it. I do one line down and a line across and an X on top of that. Do you see? You can make dots for your snow if you want, or you can make snowflakes like that, or you can make fancier snowflakes, lots of curly lines on them, little twinkle spots. You can make it look however you want, because it's your picture. I'm going to make a couple more X, down and across, X, down and across. I'll make a few more snowflakes in mine. You know what? Maybe I'll have him stick his tongue out and I'll have a snowflake right on his tongue. My son likes to do that, catch snowflakes on his tongue. Okay, after you've made your story from the book about your favorite part, make sure you have one of your grown-ups send me a picture of it. I would love to see what part of our story today you enjoyed. From our book, Snow. I'll show you the pictures one more time, nice and slow, if you haven't decided what you're going to draw yet, okay? And you can always go back and listen to the story again if you want. There's the gray sky and the gray houses at the beginning of our story. And then here was when everything was gray, except for that one teeny tiny white snowflake that came. And then slowly and slowly more snowflakes started coming. There was that man in the big tall hat. And the page before this, there's the little boy's grandpa with a long beard looking at all those family pictures. And over here, there's some people walking about the street, and there's a few more snowflakes coming out. There's the lady with the umbrella. That might be fun to draw her hair. That'd be kind of silly. Oh, look, and the lady with the umbrella and the man with the hat meet each other. What's that dog looking at over there? See how his front shoulders are down lower and his tail is up higher? Kind of like in our picture, huh? Oh, and here's the radio. That's something you listen to music on. And over here is a TV. You could draw the TV if you like the part where it said the TV said there was no snow. Here's some more beautiful pictures from outside as it's starting to snow a little bit more and a little bit more. Oh, and look, here's some snowflakes falling down in front of the bookstore. This weekend I was at New Story Community Books in Marshall, and there was snow around there too. And there's more snowflakes coming down. Maybe you want to draw the bookstore, or maybe you want to draw a bookstore near you. Ooh, maybe you like that goose flying. Kind of looks like a swan, huh? Flying out in the snow, you could do that. Or this lady that kind of looks like she's got a pointy hat on. Or that Humpty Dumpty guy from behind. Look. Maybe that's Mother Goose with her goose out there, do you think? Could be. See, here's the boy and the dog that I drew. Whoa, look at all the snow now. It's almost all white. No cheating and just doing a white sheet and saying it's all snow, though. And then look, these creatures, the Mother Goose and the goose and Humpty Dumpty are floating back. Bye, goodbye, goodbye. And the dog and the boy are just playing in the snow by themselves. Here's one of the whole town just covered in snow. So you pick which picture you want to do, and then send me a picture when you're done. I want to see. Goodbye, said Miss Tricia. Goodbye, said the boy. Woof, woof, said the dog. See you soon.